The first man who laughed at Caleb Turner that morning drove a brand new Mercedes. The second wore a $4,000 suit. The third one changed Caleb's life forever. Caleb Turner had worked at the same tiny garage outside Dallas, Texas, for almost 12 years. Rusty tools, broken vending machine near the entrance, nothing fancy. Most people didn't even notice the garage when they passed by Highway 287. And honestly, that's how they treat Caleb too, invisible. He was 38 years old, quiet, slim build, wore the same faded blue work shirt almost every day. Not because he wanted to, because after rent, gas, and helping his mother with medical bills, there wasn't much left. Every morning, rich customers roll in with lifted trucks, luxury SUVs, sport cars, and every morning, Caleb heard the same tone. Not words, tone. The kind that says, "You beneath me, just fix the car, don't touch the leather." One customer wants to toss his keys onto the ground instead of placing them in Caleb's hand. Another asked if there was a real mechanic available. Caleb never argued. He just kept working because life had already humbled him enough. 5 years earlier, Caleb had dreamed of opening his own auto shop. He even had a business plan. But his father got sick, then hospital bills came, then debt. Then the bank rejected his loan, just like that. The dream disappeared, and little by little, Caleb stopped talking about the future. Now his days look the same. Wake up at 5:30, coffee from the gas station, work 10 hours, drive home alone, microwave dinner, sleep, repeat. Some nights, he sat in silence inside his tiny apartment, staring at the ceiling fan spinning above him, wondering how life moved so fast, wondering when exactly he became someone people overlooked. One Friday afternoon, the garage owner walked over holding a clipboard. "Caleb," he said, "customer in Bay 3 said you scratched his rim." "I didn't." "I know, but he screamed out there. Just apologize." Caleb looked toward the front office. The customer was yelling loudly enough for everyone to hear, calling him careless, cheap, stupid, and the worst part, nobody defended him, not one person. Caleb swallowed hard, then quietly said, "I'll handle it." Because sometimes survival feels more important than dignity. That evening, rain started pouring across the Texas highway. The garage closed early. Most workers rushed home. But Caleb stayed behind cleaning tools when he noticed headlights blinking repeatedly outside the road shoulder. A stranded minivan. He hesitated. He was exhausted. His back hurt, and technically, he wasn't getting paid anymore. Still, something told him to check. So he grabbed his toolbox and drove over. Inside the van was a young couple and two little girls. The father looked stressed beyond belief. The mother was trying to keep the kids calm. "We're so sorry," the man said. "We've called it everywhere. Nobody stopped." Caleb popped the hood, alternator issue, but wiring too. Not something simple. Rain soaked through his clothes as he walked under the flashing hazard lights. 30 minutes passed, then 45. Finally, the engine turned back on. The little girls actually clapped. The father reached for his wallet immediately, but Caleb shook his head. "It's okay," he said, "just to get home safe." The man looked stunned. "No, seriously, at least let me pay something." Caleb smiled faintly. Sometimes people just need help. Then he drove away, and honestly, he forgot about them by the next morning. Until Monday, a black SUV pulled into the garage around noon. Clean, expensive, tinted windows. Everyone noticed. A man stepped out wearing jeans and a simple jacket. Caleb recognized him instantly, the strange father from the highway. But this time, the man wasn't stressed. He looked confident, professional. The garage owner rushed outside with a fake smile. "Sir, welcome." The man interrupted him. "I'm here for Caleb." The entire shop went quiet. Caleb walked forward slowly. The man smiled. "My daughters wouldn't stop talking about you." Then he handed Caleb a business card. Caleb looked down and froze. The man was Thomas Weaves, founder of a regional transportation company worth millions across Texas. Caleb had actually heard the name before on the radio. "I own a fleet of delivery vehicles," Thomas said, "over 80 of them." Nobody spoke. Even the mechanic stopped moving. Thomas continued. "I've spent years dealing with shops that overcharge me and rush repairs." He glanced around the garage. "But you stay in the rain helping strangers for free." Then came the sentence Caleb never expected. "I need someone I can trust." 3 weeks later, everything changed. Thomas offered Caleb a full contract managing maintenance for the entire company fleet. The pay was more than Caleb had ever earned in his life, health benefits too, and eventually, something even bigger happened. Thomas helped Caleb secure funding to open his own garage. Not because Caleb begged, not because he networked, not because he impressed wealthy people. Because one rainy night, he shows kindness when nobody was watching. A year later, Don Auto and Fleet Repair officially opened. A small building, 6 employees, honest work. But Caleb built the garage differently, now yelling at employees, now humiliating young mechanics, now judging customers based on their clothes or income. Because Caleb never forgot how disrespect feels. One afternoon, a nervous teenage mechanic accidentally cracked a customer's tail light while moving a truck. The kid looked terrified, waiting to be screamed at. Caleb simply walked over and said, "Mistakes cost money, but fear costs confidence. We'll fix both." The teenager almost cried. Because sometimes one moment of grace changes someone forever. Months later, Caleb stood outside his garage at sunset, watching customers come and go. Listening to the sound of tools echo through the shop he wanted that he would never have. And suddenly, he remembered all those nights in his apartment, all those silent drives home, all those moments he felt invisible. Life hadn't ignored him. It had been shaping him, quietly, painfully, patiently. Because the truth is, some people want to respect you when you're struggling. Some people only see value once the world validates you. But your character is built long before success arrives. And often, the smallest decision creates the biggest consequences. One stop on a rainy highway, one act of kindness, one choice to stay human in a world becoming colder every day. That's all you look. So if lives feel unfair right now, if people overlook you, if your hard work feels invisible, keep going. Because you never know which moment will quietly change your entire future. And sometimes, the doors that change your life don't open because you knock loudly. They open because you help someone when nobody else would. Respect earned through kindness lasts longer than respect earned through power. If this story moved you, take a second to subscribe to Silent Lessons. And remember, the world notices success, but life notices character.